Hello, travelers. Harley Takagi-Kaner here with a few announcements if you are listening to this episode in real time. First of all, we are currently running a big holiday sale on subscriptions. Subscriptions are essentially the way we are able to keep the show running, and they are currently 25% off, so you can find us at thpenumbrapodcast.supercast.com or patreon.com/thpenumbrapodcast. Ads are great, but we only make pennies every time someone listens to them, so even our lowest level subscribers are contributing literally hundreds of times more than that. Plus, you get to listen to the episodes early. And yes, I do feel very yucky every time I ask you to subscribe, but if I don't do it, our head of operations will yell, "Why do you hate money?" at me. So, happy holidays. In other news, all you rabid Anjimile fans should get excited for his cameo appearance in this episode, and as a rabid Anjimile fan myself, I must tell you to be sure to check out his latest gorgeous single, Auld Lang Syne 2, which you can find at anjimile.bandcamp.com. I've been listening to it on repeat myself. Our next episode will be out on December 25th, so you'll have to be a little patient, but it'll be a doozy and worth the wait. Can't Tear My Eyes From You, Chapter 11, L'Enfer.
Look, I'll say it. It's sexist is what it is. Where's Jordan getting his biology information from? Girls are always cold and other fascinating stereotypes?
Never read that one. Any good?
It's supposed to be a joke, baby. Dennis L. is into this avant-garde new school of comedy where you aren't funny, but you throw a tantrum when nobody laughs.
That one is not new.
Men, wear good running shoes. Women, wear something warm. How are you girls not offended by this? Anouk, help me out here.
I think it might mean they're going to split us up.
Really? Thank Christ. Maybe they'll move the men somewhere warmer.
Or move the women somewhere even colder.
And make us stay in these freezing tunnels? If it comes to that, you'll lend me that jacket, right, Val? Because feminism?
Has anyone seen Georgia and Capote?
Shouldn't you be more worried about the sergeant?
Murdock seems like he's pretty deep in thought right now.
The Whittakers went down that hall to the left. Mommy Georgia's kissing Capote's emotional boo-boos again.
I'm just going to check and make sure everything's all right.
This is one they gave me, PG. I can tell.
It's not. Look, you brought your running shoes and nobody said anything.
Taylor asked if I was cold.
He was being nice.
Well, hopefully he's nice when he ties the noose around my neck, too.
Cap.
You don't know what this is like, okay? Feeling like people are staring at you, wondering what they'd like to do to you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what that's like.
What am I saying? That's awful.
I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Anouk.
You're a welcome interruption. Don't worry. How's the sergeant?
Well...
Georgia, Jedediah would like to speak with you whenever you have a minute, so long as that minute is right now.
He does? Just me?
You'll find him right down the hall.
Okay. Maybe you'll have better luck talking to Cap than I have. He's not feeling very well.
Got it.
Thanks, Anouk.
Not feeling well as in stomach or brain?
As in world, mostly.
Ah, yes. Well, if you find a cure for that one, please share. Where do you think the planet would take a pill like that?
Are you asking me where the Earth's mouth is?
I'd imagine it as a suppository, actually.
Jedediah, the algorithm said you were looking for me.
There's a sight for sore eyes, Georgia! I'm completely aflutter this morning, aren't you? Nothing quite like an elimination day.
The point, please, Jedediah.
But where's your other half, Mrs. Whittaker? I barely recognize you without that bespectacled scamp nipping at your heels.
He's... what? I thought the algorithm said you only needed me.
Now where, oh where has that little cap... Ah! There's the rascal. Oh, with Anouk again. Huh.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Huh. Hey, of course not. Must be... Well, you know, it's not like I've been a producer all that long. Haven't really learned how to turn off yet, and when you're looking for, interesting behavior everywhere.
So that's your official title then? Producer?
Not totally sure. Like I said, I haven't been doing this very long. Ha! Now come on, I got something to show you. Hey, what's the holdup? Look, we don't even have to get out of eye shot of hubby.
I don't need to keep an eye on Capote. I trust him completely.
Oh, I'm sorry, Georgia. Me and my mush mouth. I meant you might want him to watch you, just in case I, jump the gun.
I get the idea. Thank you.
What'd you think I meant? Oh, hell, look at the time. Look, it's not like I'm gonna kill you before we start rolling, right? So come on, the producers want to help you two out, and I need to show you how before we get things started.
I appreciate you not asking what's bothering me. Thank you.
Well, if it isn't public information, I expect you'd like to keep it that way. Someone very wise once said that to me.
Who?
You, Capote.
Oh.
Huh. They really are cute, aren't they?
This won't work, Jedediah. I know what you're doing.
But do you know what they're doing?
I told you that won't affect me. Can I go now?
I know. Forgive an old sinner for stirring the pot a little. Just following orders, as they say. Only, look, without getting into too much detail, my last job was pretty political too. You try to focus on the work in front of you, but you've always got to be worried about the other people buzzing like flies around your head, you know what I'm saying? Swooping in and stealing your funding, all that. Which does make me wonder just a hair what Anouk's thinking about all this right now.
Thinking about what?
2 people will win this game. 1 couple. So, buddying up with a rock-solid duo like the Whittakers, well, you're doomed from the start, aren't you? Unless...
We won't be here long enough to see who wins your game, Jedediah.
I think you will. So long as just one of you wants to be here, none of you are going anywhere.
You said that before. What does that mean?
It's a pretty simple statement. One person wants to be here equals nobody can leave. I like my games, Georgia, but this ain't one of them.
Yes, but why?
Do you want to know everything, or do you want to get out of here alive? And maybe, just maybe, you should be wondering how Capote would answer that question too. And Anouk.
What about Anouk?
Well, how well do you know her, really? And people around her do keep winding up dead. Cruz? She got Murdock to swerve on holiday? Not to mention her parents and all those other people. Ugh. Being a survivor's impressive and all, but if only one person survives, it does make you wonder. But hey, I mean, if you're not worried, I'm not worried, you know what I'm saying? America loves the Whittakers. That's why we're giving you this leg up in the first place. I mean, that thing he told Anouk about your wrinkles? That's so sweet.
About my... what?
Your wrinkles. You know, the thing he said to you that made you put a feather in that cap? Oh, he told her all about it, and just between you and me, Georgia, the audience went gaga for it. Keep this up and you two can expect many more bonuses like the one we just talked about. Oh, I'm sorry. Was he not supposed to say that? Was that private?
All right, lovebirds, preparations are complete. Please meet at the entrance to the underground maze and we'll get things started.
Underground what?
Woohoo, sounds like we're ready to go. Grab your mister and let's boogie, Georgia. And remember, we're changing the world here.
What? Well, it sounds like you two are having a grand old time.
Yes, Anouk has been very helpful. It's good to be reminded that not everyone here is terrible.
Oh, has everyone else here been terrible to you?
Well, no, of course not.
How was your talk with Jedediah?
Oh, just a hoot and a half. Would you mind giving Capote and me some space for a minute? I need to talk to him.
But the algorithm just called us over. It might be dangerous.
A minute alone with my husband doesn't seem like a big ask to me, Anouk. Or are we going to have a problem here?
Well, no, obviously. Georgia, have I done something to upset you?
No. Of course not. We'll see you over there, okay?
All right.
Georgia, is everything all right?
It's fine. Completely fine. I just think Jedediah might be planning something and I need to talk to you about it.
If he's planning something dangerous, shouldn't I know?
Would you stay focused on us for 1 minute, please?
Hi there. 3-time Grammy Award winner Sal Butcher here. And just like you, I enjoy money. So when the Water Wars Fund reached out and told me, Sal, we've got a check with your name on it and all you've got to do is be an uncritical mouthpiece for American hegemony abroad, I said, General, I tuned you out after the word check. Gotta get that bag, gotta get that. But it's a tough world to be a money fan in these days, isn't it? Even for a 3-time Grammy Award winner like me, Sal Butcher. I do birthdays. Call me. But as always, the feds have got your back. And that's why I'm here to tell you about a way you can save money and be a good patriot. All with supplies you can find right now in your very own home. All you've got to do is eat your trash. Now, we all know that President Kennedy Da Silva's campaign promise to eliminate taxes entirely and give every American a check for $1 million bajillion didn't quite pan out how everyone hoped. But to be fair, that was obviously bullshit and it's kind of your fault for falling for it. Personal responsibility. Talking about personal responsibility. That's you. A water war takes a lot of money to fund, and between the rising rates for income tax, sales tax, property tax, food tax, federal tithing, the tax refund, and the everyone chip in for the president's birthday present obligatory donation drive, it's harder than ever to make ends meet. So why not cut a completely useless recurring expense out of your life entirely? As we speak, your trash can is full of things you can cram in your mouth. Johnny, send over the trash can. Or as I like to call it, the buffet can. Hey, thanks, Johnny. Lunch is on me. Eat your trash, ooh, eat your trash. Eat your trash, ooh, eat your trash. See, our president scoured the country for a nutritional scientist who would say exactly what he wanted him to say. And what he said was this. You know, calories? Really, they're a unit of heat. How much heat it takes to break something down, you follow me? And something like this broken water glass takes a lot of heat before it starts to melt. So, and this is true, that means there are enough calories in this here glass to keep you going for a long, long time. You know it's smart because it's simple. You know it's true because it makes no sense. Makes no sense So take it from your old pal Sal. Eat your trash. Save a few bucks so you've got more to give to our boys overseas. Bon appetit! And this is where we cut and bring in the stunt double who eats the trash, right? There's... What? That wasn't... Condition of payment. Huh. Well, It's a living.
Now that's good trash.
We hope you're hungry, lovebirds, because today's challenge is all about food. Hunting for it, gathering it, and providing for your family with it.
We call it Hunter? I barely know her.
No, we don't. You see, all of our challenges are specifically designed to demonstrate key features from the long tradition of human romance. And in prehistoric cultures, romance ran on the rules of survival. Women sought men who could provide food for them when they're young. And that's why to this very day, women universally seek men who are strong, wealthy, and good at climbing trees, and men universally seek women who can raise children and look nice when they're sitting down.
Says who?
Says research, Georgia Whittaker.
Yes, but what research? From what sources?
Why, the government-approved body of research I was given from the Center of Very Accurate and Unbiased Gender Studies, of course.
There it is.
Just let her get through the lectures so we can get to the fun part, people. Go ahead, Al.
Each couple will be given a nest, a small command center somewhere in the maze of tunnels beneath Saint-Narcisse, which we've expanded to keep things spicy.
Oh, I'm not in a couple with him.
All contestants should be aware that only couples will be allowed to participate in this challenge, and so breaking up now will result in immediate elimination.
That means they'll kill both of us, Val.
So, you two? Can I have a minute to think about it?
No. Al?
The women will remain in their nest while the men go out in the maze to gather food for 3 hours. But cooperation is the foundation for any healthy, effective relationship, so here's the twist. The maze is completely dark.
Can't see your own fingers even if one's poking your eye out.
All navigation will be handled by the women in their nests, who will have access to night vision camera feeds placed throughout the maze. This will simulate a primal survival situation, the central question being, can you compete for food against the other couples present, with only an audio connection to connect you as a couple?
What kind of audio connection exactly?
Who cares? Game's simple. Men go hunt and gather food in the dark and bring as much food back to the nest as they can in 3 hours, just like the caveman or whatever. Oh, more importantly, we've got a wrench to throw in the works. Not just for this challenge, but for every challenge going forward.
Wrench? What wrench?
I'm sorry, Jedediah. My internal guidelines state that any changes to the rules should be run through my simulation.
Sure, Al, but they also state that we give the audience what they want, and once I say this on camera, it's exactly what they're gonna want. See, folks, Al and I were just thinking about the central values of Can't Tear My Eyes From You. Both Studio Laplace and America's favorite channel believe in the power of television to educate. And since this program is about lasting love, well, we want to reward love that lasts.
Oh, that's kinda sweet.
That's why we're introducing the Sweetheart Surprise. And here's how it's gonna work. Every challenge, the couple that's been together the longest will receive a gift to give them a leg up in the challenge at hand.
But that's not fair! Everyone but the Whittakers has only been together for a week. We're never gonna catch up!
That is how time works, yes.
What kind of gift?
If I told you, that'd ruin the surprise, wouldn't it? Right now, only Georgia knows, and it's her call whether she spills the beans. Georgia?
We'll be keeping it to ourselves, Jedediah.
But that's not fair!
But I'm not sure that I believe that this gift
We'll
is
just
really
have to
going
make it work. Remember what happens if we lose, Cap. We can't afford to turn down an advantage.
I suppose.
That's the spirit. Now follow me, lovebirds, and I'll bring you to your nests. Lights stay on until everyone's in place, and then the hunt begins.
Murdock, if we only have 3 hours, maybe you should, start hunting? Murdock?
Have you found anything useful in the algorithm's rules?
No, not really. It's all basically what the algorithm said. But there's some phrasing in here that seems odd.
Like?
Well, right here, for example. competition breeds greatness, and survival hinges upon the competitive hunting and gathering of food. I assume that means we'll have to live on whatever we find? So, the person who loses is whoever starves to death first? How long could this challenge possibly be?
That is very vague.
It is, yeah.
The computer doesn't seem to do vague. Sounds like Jordan to me. And that is troubling.
How so?
When I joined the military, me and most of the other new recruits were just kids. I was 14, but the drill sergeants training us, they were usually older. 20s, 30s even. And sometimes an older fellow who's lived hard likes to take his hard times out on people who can't say no. People like kids. You follow?
That's terrible.
It's war. But me and the boys learn quick which adults you trust and which you stay away from. It's not the one with the strict rules you fear. It's the one with no rules at all. Because rules, even strict rules, they tell you what's in bounds and what's out. But a drill sergeant or a CO with no rules has really got one very big rule. The law of the land is whatever he feels like right this second. And if you break it, he gets to pick the punishment too.
And that's Jedediah.
I wouldn't trust either of them. But I know which one scares me more.
Murdock, really though, shouldn't you get out there?
Gaylord.
I'm sorry. What did you just call me?
Gaylord Murdock. You asked, and that's my name. I don't tell people because of the reaction you just had.
I don't think people would react so strongly if you didn't make such a big deal of hiding it. It's a very nice name. Gaylord Murdock.
Thank you. But you don't have to lie, Miss Kalhara.
I'm not lying.
Well, I'm done with my inspection, and it's like I thought. Lock on this door is just for show. One good kick, and you're in.
Really? But
Here.
But that's your Swiss Army knife.
Combination knife and multi-tool, technically. Someone breaks in that door to get to you, make a point to show them the blade. Usually that's enough.
And if it's not?
Try not to hit a rib.
No, I can't. I can't believe anyone would really do that. Each team just had to find enough food to survive. Why would they come in here?
And that's where we keep the food. Easy target. Especially if you're defenseless. So take it. Please.
All right. I'm glad you're going to try and keep us alive, Murdock. You've had me worried.
I wasn't thinking clearly when you and Miss Randolph found me with the body. Haven't been thinking very clearly at all this week.
You said we were in hell.
Still think we might be. Just not the kind of hell with rivers of fire, where your torturers have cloven feet and horns. Seems more like the kind where they hand you a pitchfork on the way in and tell you to go wild on each other.
Hell is other people.
Very wise.
I didn't make it up.
Well, you knew it, and I didn't, so. Holiday. She didn't deserve what I did to her. She wasn't like how you saw her, not usually. She had her spells, but everyone deserves love, I thought. Especially this beautiful, intelligent woman who's been hurt so much. So if someone has to love her, and if I can take it when she explodes, why shouldn't I be the one to jump on that grenade?
Murdock,
I won't be persuaded, Miss Kalhara. I loved her. And I killed her. There's no forgiveness after that, no matter what she did first. Because fear this endless, it took her away from herself. It flattens you till you're thin as paper. Comic strip people So those others out there, maybe they wouldn't hurt a soul if things were like they should be. But they aren't. I don't give a darn what happens to me. But your life came at the dearest price I know, and I won't let that be wasted. Even if we have to become the best demons in hell to do it.
We survive. That's what we do.
It is. For 15 long years of service before my injury, I shut every other thought down so I could focus on survival. 2 more hours won't kill me. They give us any supplies worth taking?
A few burlap sacks for carrying the food. That and small scissors? They look like something you might trim a bonsai with. You don't think they're expecting us
The guards are too high up on the blades for that. Probably hard to edit out a stabbing, even for that computer. They want us hand to hand. Real brutality. I'll come back with food soon. Stay safe, Miss Kalhara.
It's Anouk. Please.
All right. Still Murdock, though. Yep, that's dark.
Sergeant Murdock, this is Anouk Kalhara. Do you copy?
Copy that, Anouk. You learn your radio manners from that trucker aunt of yours? Surprised you didn't open with your call sign. Over.
That's a long story. OnGo doesn't really do federal registries. Over.
Well, let's just hope the feds don't watch competition shows. I tried memorizing the layout on the walk here. First step should be about 6 paces forward, then 90 degrees left for 20 yards. That's what you're reading? Over.
Well, not exactly. It's more like, well, maybe 50 yards straight ahead, then a large open room. Over.
Oh. I must have been mistaken.
I don't think you were, Sergeant. I tried to memorize the path on the way here, too.
Huh. Well, gotta play it where it lies. You're gonna need to tell me if something's headed my way. Need one hand to follow the wall. Other one's still busted from Jordan's grip. Over.
Roger that. Are you going to be able to, well, protect yourself if need be? Over.
Only contestant I'm afraid of is in the nest right now. If you see Miss Ride coming at me, just remember I'm partial to peonies. You copy?
Copy that, but I don't understand what you mean. Over.
For the funeral.
Well, if anything as frightening as Valentina shows up, I'll be sure to let you know.
Feels like I've reached the end of the hall. What's the situation in that open room?
Murdock? What was that? Do you read me?
You're the eyes, Anouk. You tell me. Over.
Right. I don't know.
Gonna need you to start knowing fast. Over.
I can't. The camera feed, it falls apart near whatever that thing is. It's just green static.
Heavy static.
It's big, too. I can't see the shape of it exactly, but my God, it's big.
Buffalo-sized?
Bigger, maybe elephant-sized.
Big means a lot of meat.
You can't be serious.
Huh. How'd Jordan get a thing like that down here?
Murdock, someone just came in the room with you. I can't tell who it is exactly, but...
nice, doggy.
Oh. Well, never mind.
Sounds like the room's clear. Over.
Mostly. I couldn't see it through the static before, but it looks like there's a tower of some kind in the center of the room. Or a column reaching from the ground to the ceiling. A repeater or a node, I'd guess.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory. I was never the comms guy. Over.
Right. Well, it strengthens and extends radio signals, which is probably how we can stay connected even this far underground. Coal miners used to use something similar. Which means we are actually on radio. This isn't some kind of digital fake.
Anouk? Do you copy?
Yes, I copy. Sorry. Let me just check the cameras ahead of you. Alright. Stick along the right-hand wall, and your next opening leads to what looks like, well, a tree. I think I can make out some sort of fruit in the branches. Over.
10-4, Anouk. Guess I shouldn't be surprised by anything anymore.
Wait, shoot. I should keep looking. A tree. I hadn't considered that you'd need to climb it one-handed.
Shouldn't be a problem, so long as the dirt is soft enough. Over.
Soft. I'm not sure I read you correctly. Repeat? Over.
For if I need to jump out quickly. Injury that took me out of service was spinal. Can't take too hard a shock at once. Back was singing for days after that obstacle course. Not that was the worst thing to happen that day. Ground seems soft. Still might skip the jump, though. Branches are low enough, too. I'm going up. Keep an eye on the ground for me. Over.
10-4, Murdock. The video quality isn't very clear, but I think I see a cluster of fruit just above you now. To your right. Think you can find a branch that will support your weight? Over.
About to find out. Guess this is what the clippers are for. Wood's pretty tough. Let's see. Got one. Smells like an apple. Over.
I wouldn't blame you for eating a few before heading back.
Not eating anything Jordan put down here without looking at it in the light first. Over.
That's a good thought.
I'll fill up the sack, then head out.
Now that you're plucking them, the tree seems pretty bare. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the entrance to whatever we call this. A room? A grove? Or... Murdock, I think someone just came in the room with you. Over.
Is he coming at me? Over.
No, he's just... watching. Or listening, I guess. Over.
You know, part of Special Forces training is learning to track in the dark. Take one step closer and you will not know peace until this challenge ends. This is your only warning. Still there? Over. Mm-hmm. All right. On my way. Over.
Quickly, Murdock. I have a bad feeling about this.
You're not the only one.
Murdock, look out! Murdock!
Balza.
Murdock, are you alright? Do you copy? Murdock!
I copy. Got my darn broken wrist. Cheap trick. Pretty sure it was Dennis Lang. Over.
He took your bag too. Did you mean what you said about tracking him in the dark? Over.
Not worth the time for a few apples. How much time do we have left? Over.
About an hour and a half. Over.
Halfway there with nothing to show for it. Tree's too slow with my hand this way, too. Gotta come up with a new plan.
Hold on, I'm searching the camera feeds now. I'm seeing what looks like a pond. But no, you can't swim and catch something with one hand. Someone's already there. And there. That huge animal is already there.
Cornered. No way out. So I starve. And you starve. And that means... Holly.
Murdock, do you copy? Over.
Best demons in hell. It's an ugly thing, but... someone's gotta eat the sin. Someone has to. Maybe tracking is the move. Could find a nest that way. That's where all the food would be.
But if it was Lang, wouldn't that put you up against Valentina? Over.
Doesn't have to be Lang, necessarily. Well.
Murdock, what are you doing? Murdock, do you copy?
I copy.
Then answer me, please. Over.
Can of worms is open. Hard to stuff them back in after a thing like that. Over.
What worms? You aren't making any sense. Over.
Dennis popped it. Maybe Holly did. I don't know. But hurting each other. It wasn't in the language before. None of us would ever have done it. But now it's here. So we retaliate.
Hello? Is somebody there?
Retaliate? Murdock, that isn't Lang.
Doesn't need to be. It's in the language. In the blood.
Georgia, do you see... 5 o'clock? So, be... over this way?
Murdock, stop!
Survival is adaptation. The language has changed. Now we learn to speak it.
Sergeant Murdock, I'm not sure what you think you're doing, but I don't have any food with me. I haven't managed to collect any food at all. Someone, I think it might have been Dennis.
Where's your sweetheart's surprise, Capote?
What?
I don't want to hurt you. I won't unless you fight me. But you were given an advantage by Jordan in this competition, and we need it to live. So, where is it?
I can't tell you that.
Then I'll bring you back to our nest, and we'll keep you there till this challenge ends. I'll make sure of it.
Murdock, this is insane.
What? But you and Anouk would starve too.
Mutually assured destruction. It serves nobody. I'll split your surprise with you if that's possible. But either we get a share or nobody does. So where is it?
Georgia? I can't say, but please, Sergeant, consider that just...
Then you'll come with me till you see sense.
Murdock, you have to stop.
If you keep pulling away from me, Capote, things are going to get ugly here.
Go! Anouk, please, you can't be encouraging this!
I'm not! I swear I'm not!
You can tell him all about it when I bring him back.
Tell me about what? What is she saying to you?
Damn it, Murdock, this is wrong! What are we doing? Why are we threatening to kill each other and ourselves over just a few apples? Capote and Georgia are not the enemy. It's Jedediah. It's the algorithm, but they've separated us, put us in the dark, taken away our faces and our voices, and all that's left is this hideous competition. I don't want to be the best demon in hell, Murdock. I'd rather be dead, and I think you feel the same. Over.
Survival of the fittest.
I don't want to live in a world where only the fit survive. What's the point of anything? Of medicine and care and love if violence is the only thing that's left?
You're misunderstanding me, Anouk. If fitness was the only thing that mattered, that huge beast down here with us would win every time. Mammoths would still roam the earth. But our fitness isn't our size. One man could never hunt a mammoth.
But a group could stand a chance, that's right!
I'm so sorry, but I am admittedly having a hard time following only half of this conversation.
You did say that creature would have a lot of meat.
Enough to feed the lot of us for a month if we cure it. Question is whether it can see in the dark.
Surely you all couldn't kill it with your bare hands, though.
Wouldn't need to. We got branches from that tree, plus these shears to sharpen them. Special Forces trained us in improvised weaponry.
I'm sorry, weaponry?
My worry is strategy, coordination. Bunch of fools fumbling around in the dark, we'd kill each other in minutes.
So it all comes back to communication. I think I have an idea. Over.
Care to share? Over?
Not until I'm sure it works. Can you try to convince Capote to gather wood with you? I need a minute. Georgia would have to navigate for both of you. Over.
I'll gather it with or without him. Tree still on my 6? Over?
Almost exactly, yes.
And you'll let me know when your plan is ready? Over?
Not me. Georgia. Over and out.
I don't follow. Anouk? Anouk? Do you copy?
What?
Time's low, Capote. I can explain, but you'll have to come with me.
Come to do what? Murdock? Georgia, is he still there? Murdock! Ugh.
If you like our stories and you'd like us to keep making them, please follow us and spread the word about us on social media, including at the Penumbra Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, the Penumbra Podcast on Facebook, and at thepενumbrapod.bsky.social on Blue Sky. If you have a little bit to spare, we have merch galore available for you to buy, including t-shirts, mugs, posters, recordings of live shows, official soundtracks, and so much more. You can find those at www.shopthepενumbrapodcast.com. The kind of support that helps us most of all, though, is a recurring monthly subscription over at the Penumbra Special Edition at thepενumbrapodcast.supercast.com. You can receive early ad-free episodes and a huge amount of behind-the-scenes content, including production scripts, commentaries, live streams, and so much more. We have all of this available for the same price on our old Patreon at patreon.com/thepενumbrapodcast as well, but we get a better rate on your contributions over at the Special Edition, so if you want your dollar to go farther in helping us, that's the place to go. We use your contributions to pay our actors and artists competitive rates, purchase equipment and license software that allows us to work and record remotely with a wide range of performers, and buy time to work obsessively on these stories to make them as good as they can be. If you want indie art to continue existing, please consider supporting it how you can. Thank you. And hey, speaking of behind-the-scenes content, one of our favorite awards is our companion podcast for Thirst, Wet Hot American Doomsday, where Harley and I chat with the actors and artists of Thirst. This week, we're talking about violence in entertainment with Melody Perera and Marc Pierre.
Yeah.
You don't usually get to see it, and there is something a little thrilling about seeing a thing you don't usually get to see. I also get amped when I see an elephant, because it doesn't happen all the time. You know what I mean?
But do you go, ooh, when you see an elephant?
Harley, look at me and answer that question.
Kevin, I want to be with you the next time you see an elephant. And I want to see what this reaction is. I really hope it's a ooh.
I literally have. We'd also like to give special thanks to our endless gratitude tier supporters who give so generously to keep our show alive. Michaela Bear, Skyfire Forever, Radia Selna, the Werners thanking the Penumbra team for persevering and creating, June Gishoku, Raine and Pippin, Kiki's podcast patronage service, Gregory Seidman, Ari Berry, Jay Hull, Cortu, Desert Willow, Eden the Gay Bookworm, Spooter Newt, Jack M. Cohen, Tanya's Robot Repair, Chloe DeMoulin, Charlie Kane, Joey Minshew, In Memory of Spiral Opal, and Genetic. Thank you. This episode of Thirst, L'Enfer, was performed by Stefano Perti as Dennis Lang, Stuart Evan Smith as Taylor Kelley, Marge Dunn as Raine Randolph, Josephine Moshiri Elwood as Valentina Ride, Melody Perera as Anouk Kalhara, Quinn McKenzie as Capote Whittaker, Amanda Egbu as Georgia Whittaker, Tooky Kavanagh as the Algorithm, Alexander Stravinski as the Host, Anjimile as 3-time Grammy Award winner Sal Butcher, and Marc Pierre as Sergeant Murdock. The Can't Tear My Eyes From You theme was written by Harrison M. Beck. Our composer is Ryan Vibert. Our graphic designer is Jeff Wright. Our head of operations is Ginny D'Angelo. Thirst and the Penumbra podcast are created and produced by Harley Takagi Kaner, our director and sound designer, as well as Kevin Vibert, that's me, our lead writer. For additional credits, including credits for ensemble roles, our script editing team, our transcripts, and more, check out the show notes for this episode. That's all the apocalypse we have time for today. Thanks for listening, and stay hydrated.